Hey Caitlin, this is Bernie Wright from Be Present Digital Marketing. Thank you for taking the time early today to speak with me. In this quick video, I'm going to go over 3 tips on how you can improve your website and start beating out the competition and bring in more online customers. The first thing we're going to talk about is content. The next thing we're going to talk about is backlinks. And the last thing we're going to talk about is citations. Now, Google likes to see about 1,500 words on a homepage depending on the number of keywords needed. Now, a keyword is anything that you may type into Google looking for a specific service or product. A keyword should be placed throughout your website, telling Google exactly the terms you want to be found for. So, for example, if you're a plumber in Oceanside, you want to tell Google that you're a plumber in Oceanside. So you want to have keywords on your website saying plumber Oceanside, or we fix leak repairs, so we do leak repair Scranton, or we do leak repair Stroudsburg, keywords like that. So I have a list of keywords here that are definitely good for you to scatter around. What I suggest you do is that for every 200 to 250 words on your website, you want to have one of these keywords in there. You want to have something that says flat roof repair. You want to have something that says shingle repair. You want to have something that says roof repair Stroudsburg. What that's going to do is that's going to help you Google actually determine where you need to be and what you want to be ranked for, and they're going to pair you up with search intent. So if I take a look at your page, you guys have a great. I love the layout. I love the colors. This is excellent. Here you guys have a contact form immediately on your website so people can put their information in. All this looks good. It looks like you guys have a fair amount of content on the website. Let's just go into my counter here and see. Yep, you have about 1,300 words on your website, which is excellent. That's excellent. That's a great start. But you definitely want to use these keywords throughout your website so that Google can pair you up with buyer's intent, I should say. And if we take a look at your competition, we see that organically ranking #1 is Bruce's Roofing, and their page. We can take a look at their page really quickly. Um, Looks like a decent page, but they're falling short on content. They have about 353 words on their website right now. So they're falling short in that aspect. And we go to O'Leary's, which is your third competitor, or your second competitor, I should say. They have their immediately contact form. They have a fairly decent amount of content, although nowhere near the amount of contact that you guys have on your website. So you guys are outranking them in that aspect. 671 words. So what I think, in terms of organic rankings, if I pull up the organic site here, and if I go back here and pull up organically ranking, and I do a search of roofing repairs in Stroudsburg, and I scroll down to the organic listings, I see that Bruce is first, ranking organically, and O'Leary is second, ranking organically. And you may say to yourself, well, we have more words on our website. Why are they outranking us? Well, the second thing I'm going to talk about is something that's called a backlink. Okay, and a backlink is basically a link that you find on the website, like a hyperlink, from one company to another company. These links act as an endorsement of your website, for which Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing other businesses vouch for your businesses. Basically, the internet is literally like a popularity contest. The website with the most links is going to win, and this is why they're outranking you. But however, not all backlinks are created equal. So you definitely want to go out there. If you get a backlink, you definitely want to get a backlink from a service industry similar to yours. For example, you guys are roofers. You want to go out and get a plumber to vouch for you. You guys want to go out and get carpenters to vouch for you, construction people to vouch for you. So, but I use a tool called SEMrush to analyze websites. And if I take a look at your website here, I see that you guys, in terms of your backlinks, referring domains. So we see here that we have 5 referring domains, which is giving you 66 backlinks. So what this means is that there are 5 websites out there outside of your website that are pointing back to you to say, hey, these guys are reputable roofers, and they're literally having a link on their website pointing to your website. Now we go to Bruce's roofing company. We see that he has 85 of those websites, all their companies pointing from their website to his website, giving him that power, that credibility. And if we go to O'Leary's, he has 115 referring domains with 442 backlinks. So this is important. The more backlinks you have on your website pointing to you, the higher you're going to be ranked in Google's eyes. And also, in terms of, I mentioned before, keywords. Right now, you guys are ranking for you have about 35 keywords on your website, which is bringing you about 22 clicks of organic traffic. Keywords are so important to have these keywords on your website because it tells, like I said before, it tells Google exactly what you want to be found for. And if we look at O'Leary, Bruce's Roofing, he has about 364 of those keywords on his website throughout his pages that he wants to be found for. This is why he's ranking #1 organically. And if we go to O'Leary, he has about 228 of those keywords I mentioned before scattered throughout his website. So if you guys can go out there and revamp your website, scatter these words inside of your homepage and your back pages, you guys are going to begin to outrank these guys easily because they have nowhere near the amount of content on their website that you guys have. Now, the last thing we're going to talk about is something called citations. Now, a citation is anywhere your name, business, your name, address, and phone number appear exactly as on your business profile. And again, I say exactly because sometimes people will put their Google My Business profile up and they might go to a directory and they might say, oh, we are at XYZ Street, Suite 102. And then on the other directory, they might go XYZ Street and forget the suite number. You want to have it exactly the way it shows up on your Google My Business page, which is so important. Now, citations help you rank in the map pack, and where the map pack is, which is extremely important for local businesses since it generates a huge amount of traffic. So you have Frankie Contractor here, we have O'Leary Roofing here, which is ranking high up, and then we have Nice Shingles. So basically, what I would suggest is, we need to find out how many, and there are tools out there that you can find out how many citations each one of these companies has, and you want to beat them by 10 to 20 citations. This is how you're going to start to rank organically in this area. Now, the idea is that the more directories that you guys are in, the more Google is going to find you all over the internet, the larger your presence is going to be, and the more Google is going to trust you. This is all about Google. And once they see your name more often than your competitors, they're likely going to rank you higher. And if I take a look in here, I believe that you guys are ranked on the second page, if I'm not mistaken, on this search. Yes, here you guys are. You're ranking on the second page. So I think you're about 18 down, which is not a huge climb to get to the top spot. So that's something that you could definitely do. Implement that right away. Go out there and get more citations. So basically, just to recap, we went over content. You want to have keywords on your website. I would say about for every 200 words, you want to put in one of these keywords, just so that Google knows to link you up to prospective customers. We talked about backlinks, linking from other websites back to your websites, which gives you credibility. Pretty much like a popularity contest. The more friends you have, the more popular you're going to be. So the more backlinks you have on your website, the more popular you're going to be in terms of Google's eyes. And the final thing we talked about was citations. Basically just getting your name, phone number, and address in more directories than your competitors, and you're going to outrank them. I hope, Caitlin, this was informative for you. You may ask, what do I do now? Well, you can do one or two things. Guys can go out and do this on your own and implement this on your own. It's something that you can definitely do. Or if you need more information and you have further questions, feel free to reach out to us. The only thing I ask about this video is that you do just give me some feedback on the video. just to tell me, what you thought about it. Once again, this is Bernie Wright from Be Present Digital Marketing. I thank you for your time. Have a great day.